Hi there, my name is Cece. Thanks for watching my tutorial. I came across something today that I wanted to share with you, and what it is a little cover for the Micro Mini. The Micro Happy Notes, not the Mini, but the Micro Happy Notes. So I wanted to share a tutorial on how I made this. And you're not going to believe it, but it only cost $1.99 plus tax. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. So first, what we're going to use is this little pouch. It's a purse. You can find it at the $1.99. And it is a little purse, so it's going to be perfect for the Micro Mini, the Micro Notes. I keep calling it the Micro Mini, sorry about that. But it's perfect for the Micro Notes. So let's go ahead and get started so I can share how we do this. So first I'm going to cut this tag off. Well, I don't really need to cut the tag, but you can cut it. And I hope I'm in frame there because I usually don't make videos, but this is my first tutorial. So first what we're going to do is we're going to cut the seam. As you can see, I'm using a small pair of scissors. If you have a seam ripper, that would work perfect as well, but if not, a small pair of scissors. And while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you don't cut the material, and you're really just cutting and then you see that just fell right off, that you're just cutting the little seam there, and it doesn't take too long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the seam on both sides here. Try to get that done as quickly as possible. But I also wanted to share how easy this process is. It actually makes it very easy because this purse is the perfect size for the macro, so you don't have to do too much cutting. And you'll see what I mean here in just a moment. And again, I hope I'm not out of frame because this is my first video and I'm trying to stay in the frame. Okay, so when we get to the end, we're going to cut the end there. Now that side is done. Now we're going to move on to the other side, and we're going to do the same and cut the seams on this side. The first little piece is always the hardest because you got to get it started. But once you get it started, it's pretty simple. And one thing I wanted to mention is the 99-cent store. Hopefully you guys have some in your area. I know they're not in all areas, but if you have them in your area, you can find these purses in different colors. You saw the pink one, I believe I showed at the beginning, and then you have this iridescent color, this color that everybody seems to love. It's like a unicorn. Everybody relates it to like a unicorn, so. I found a few colors. I picked up this one, and then that pink one, and then I will also show you, if I could use my scissors right here. Hopefully I'm still in frame. Yeah, I think I am. And I don't know about my lighting. I'm sorry about that. I don't have lighting. I try to sit next to the window, but we have a little bit of overcast here today in Phoenix. Not much, but there's a little, so the sun keeps hiding. Okay. So, as you can see, I'm just about to the end. I'm actually to the end. Now, there we have it. It's all open. Now all you have to do is just really go around the edges, and you're going to have to pull these little pieces of thread that are left. And again, it's not that difficult, but if you go around this side, you can kind of pull it, and it will probably pull it all. You just want to make sure you don't pull it too hard because you don't want to tear the material. You see how it's just pulling right through now that we cut it off. So let me just cut this little piece off. And when you're looking for these, if you do find them at your 99-cent store, when you're looking for them, try to find some that are not scratched up. There may be some because, you know, the 99-cent store just kind of piles everything in to fit as much as they can. So sometimes there's a lot piled up together, but try to find some that are not scratched up. And actually the pink one that I bought, it actually had a few little spots on it, and I didn't realize it till I got it home, but I just got a wet paper towel and I just cleaned it right up, and it actually wasn't scratched. It was just like little marks on it. So if you have marks on it, you can probably grab a paper towel and try to do that. I hope I'm still recording here. Yes, I am. Ooh. Again, I don't really make videos, so this is kind of new to me. But I thought it was so awesome, and I just had to share it with my planner friends. Because I know on Instagram I follow the Micro Happy Notes, and I know that there's a lot of people with these different kind of covers. They make their own using I think it's an Amazon, they use an Amazon 3-ring binder folder. But I just thought, that's what I actually went to look for at the 99-cent store, because I remember them having they had a, what do you call those? Gosh, I can't think of the name now. But they're those waist purse, those things that go around your waist. They're like a purse pouch. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name. If you know the name, just drop a note below. But they had some of those in some really iridescent colors a while back, and I never picked it up. But then I was like, well, maybe I can make one of these covers with that. And while I was there, I didn't find that, but I came across this. Whoops, dropped something. Sorry about that. I came across this instead, and I came across this instead, and I seen the size of it, and I said, well, you know what? That might work perfect for the micro. Okay, so that's done. So now what we're gonna do, we want to keep the side with the snaps. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm also gonna use the other one. I'm gonna use this one as a guide as well. But what I did with this is can you see that there? Yes. I just used my cover, and I kind of placed it in the middle there. And then I also used this cover. Well, I didn't at first, but the second one I made, I did, and I actually like that idea. So once I had it done, I just try to use this cover just to make sure it's about the same size. So what I'm gonna do now is I put it in the middle there. Oh gosh, what did I do with my pen? Oh, here it is. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is just mark it there, because this is where I'm gonna cut it. And if you want to leave a little bit more room, you can. Like, see, I just moved it. You gotta make sure you don't move it too much, because I moved it, and now over here on this side, it's a little bit crooked. So I'm going to fix that up. And you can, I'm gonna put those lines there. And hopefully that's good. So I'm gonna cut that there. And I'm just gonna use the scissors to cut that. Sorry if you keep seeing me look, I don't know how to set this camera up, and I try to set it up the best way I could. So I'm just trying to see that I'm still recording there. So now I'm just cutting. I didn't try using the paper cutter. I could have tried that, but this worked, so I just left it at that. So now I'm just cutting that piece. Okay, so now we have one. It might look like it's a little crooked. I might have to fix that, but we'll see, okay? So then we're gonna move on to the other side. And again, since this side is going to be this way, I'll make sure I did this right. Yes, I did. Okay, so this side, I'm gonna mark it there. I'm gonna put it in the middle. Trying to see if it's in the middle there. It looks like it's pretty in the middle. I'm gonna move it over a little bit. And you can make this bigger depending on how much you wanna put in your micro notes. You can make it bigger. I hope I'm cutting this right. It's hard to tell from the angle I'm at, so bear with me. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this one. And I bought these small scissors today too, and I needed small ones. I'm not sure why I'm using the small ones. I should have grabbed my big ones, but it works. They're nice and sharp because they're new. Hopefully I'm not out of frame, guys. Sorry about that if I am. trying to do this fast as possible. So then I'm gonna have this little piece left over. I'm trying to decide what I could use that for. So here we have the back part, and then this is gonna be our front. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to make the marks where we want this. So if you want, you can kind of fix the edge up here to make it a little bit straighter, because I can see that I didn't make it that straight. Oops, I'm probably out of frame, sorry about that. Okay, I need to cut it now. I should have probably just left it alone, but now hopefully it still fits. So if you trim it, you want to make sure that you still have room. So you see what I did there? I just trimmed it, but now it's a little bit crooked, so I always have to make sure that it's not perfect, but at least it's a straight edge, okay? So this is going to be the flap that comes over. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this here as straight as possible, and we are going to make sure that it's even and that it's centered. See, we want to make sure that it's centered. See that there? So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to just draw this, because I tried to use the Happy Planner punch, but it didn't. It's too thick. Well, it was too thick for mine. I don't know. I don't want to risk it and mess it up, so I didn't use it. So then this one, I'm going to turn this around here, and again, I'm going to make sure that it's in the middle there. And this one might need a little trimming too. So let's go ahead and trim that before I fix it, because I don't know what I did there. Let me just see, I want to make sure. So I'm just going to give it a little trim here. I don't know if I should cut that much off, but you can just play with it and make it work for you. You see there, I got it crooked, and again, I should have the big scissors. I remember making a different set of lines on this, but now it looks like I should have followed the lines. And you could just make it work for you. If you don't want it that perfect, that's fine, but I'm a little bit more of a stickler for that. Okay, so now let me put this back over here. So you want to make sure that when you do this, that your snap is on the right side when you're punching. So this one, I want to make sure that the snap is there. So that means I'm going to make my punches on this side, right? Yes, so I'll put punch on this side. So again, I'm going to line that up, try to get it in the middle, and I'm going to line it up there, and I'm going to use the pin. If you hear that snoring, that's actually my pug. He's sleeping here on the couch, and he's snoring. So, okay, so now what we're going to do is, because we can't, I'm not going to use the Happy Planner punch, because that again was just, I couldn't even get it underneath, so I'm just going to punch it with the hole punch and trying to get it as even as possible there. Hopefully it's working good. Okay, so we're just going to punch it. And then we are going to take the scissors and make the little slits. I drew the line so that I can try to go in on each side of the line. And so there you go, you have the slits. So I'm going to, okay, so that's one of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. I gotta make sure I did it right. Yes, I did. And it is kind of tough, so I mean, you do have to put some pressure on here when you are punching. So you have to give it a good grip. Okay, so that's that. Now we're gonna make the slots for the disc to go in. And again, they don't have to be perfect, but you just want to give them enough room to go in. Okay, so there we have that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put that on. Oh, wait, sorry, one more thing. I went ahead and punched the corners of mine to just give it a little bit more of a better look. So I did punch, yes, I did punch this one too. So I just put that in there and punched the corners. You can see it actually punches pretty easy. Well, yeah, there we go. So then we are just gonna put this on. And you see this is, we're gonna put it on here. And voila, there you have it. Isn't that easy and so simple? But wait, let me tell you one other trick here that you could do. Because we have this strap that came with it, what you can do is you can, well, the other one was so easy. Let me grab the pink one. Make sure I don't drop it. Well, let's see, sorry, let me grab this one. What you can actually do is remove this little strap here. And if you wanted to make a pin loop and attach it to your planner, I don't know where we could attach it here. You might be able to attach it right there, maybe with some hot glue and just attach it there. But it would fit one of these kind of pins. It might fit a little bit bigger pin, but there's actually two of them on here. So you could have two pin loops. And I haven't decided of anything to do with this strap yet. So if you guys have any suggestions on what we could use the strap for, I mean, if you wanted to make a purse out of it, I guess it would work. But so that's it. And look at how cute. And it only cost $1.99 plus tax to make it. And I know that the folders on Amazon are like $8 something and plus shipping. So if you have a 99-cent store near you, I would recommend that you go check them out and see if you can find them. Again, they had this color at mine. They had the pink color. And then let me show you this one. They had this color as well. So a lot of different colors to choose from. Oh, and one other thing. Let me show you something else real quick. Let me grab it. Okay, so, whoops, let me grab this other thing, sorry. Okay, sorry about that leaving there, but, so they also had a bigger size, and look at that pretty blue color, but look at this. The mini looks like it would be covered, and this is the mini. This looks like it would cover the mini perfect, so all you would have to really do is take the seams out. And I'm gonna try doing that. You have to take the seams out and probably cut it down the middle here and then punch it. And then you'd have a perfect size cover for a mini. Now, I thought that was just an awesome idea. I don't know how long these purses have been at the 99-cent store. I don't know if you're gonna be able to find them, but I'm hoping to go back and see if they have other colors, because I just grabbed these and I wasn't digging through the piles of purses, but I think I'm going to go back and see what other colors they have, because it is such an easy DIY. And then you also have the little tassel that comes with it, so it makes it really cute. And you can, you know, get some micro notes and a little cover and give them as a gift if you wanted to. And this is perfect for carrying in your purse, because I was worried about about carrying it in my purse and messing up the cover. But this is now perfect because it has a little cover. And because I just tried this, I don't know how long it's gonna last because I didn't put anything here on the edges. And I know that for the purse, it does have some type of product right here on the edge, probably to keep it from unraveling. I don't know how long it's gonna hold up, but I thought it was a perfect little cover for the meantime. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you share it, please give me a shout out and let people know where the original idea came from. I know, like I said, there's some ideas on Instagram of people using binders, but this is actually of a purse, and I haven't seen this idea shared yet. So if you do share it, please give me a shout out, just as an FYI of who originated the idea. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for bearing with me since this is my first YouTube video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys can get out there and find you some purses to make your own DIY cover.